Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are Today we're doing another day of practicing driving sim racing until I'm able to drive an actual race car. So I think for today we are going to be driving a Porsche. I think we're going to go back to the it's a good question. Let's do a GT4 RS if I can find one. Oh, what did I just click? I'm stuck. All right. Okay, we're going to be doing. All right, GT4. All right, here we go. We'll do the Club Sport. Now we'll just do a regular one. We'll do your red. Guard red. All right, and for the track, you guys already know we're going to be on Laguna Seca practicing. All right, so let's see what time we get with this car. Just trying to get a feel for the different cars until I find one that I legitimately do like driving. Trying to find something a little bit more realistic that I can actually eventually be able to drive on the track. So for tires, we're going to be doing, not rain. Okay guys, 1 second, we're going to do semi-slicks, and we are set. We're going to do cockpit view today, and let's get a hot lap. Hopefully the audio is not too overbearing with the computer audio, but you know, it's alright. If it is, I worked on the video quality today, so hopefully it will be better. Came in a little bit hot there, just got to get a feel for how this car handles. We should have ABS on the car. There we go, ABS is on. So the GTS, or the GT4, this is a non-RS model, so I think this is a 4-cylinder. My neighbor has one of these. It's a really beautiful car. Took me for a ride. Super fun. He has the yellow one. Super cool cars. Cool guy. He's had a handful of different cars. He had an M5, RS6. He had a 911 Carrera S, and now he has a GT4. And honestly, the GT4 is the most fun one to be in. The buckets are really nice. They hold you nice. Alright, after this warm-up lap, we'll get a couple hot laps going. I think we'll do 4 laps today and see where our time ends up for the day. See if we're improving at all. You know, let me know in the comments if you guys want me to make any changes to the video format. You know, because this is going to be an ongoing series until, you know, I'm able to drive a race car, which is the end goal here. Just a fun little hobby thing. Coming into the corner. Oh, we took it way too wide there. Too much speed, took it too wide. This car is less sharp handling than some of the other ones we've driven. To be expected, the other ones were full GT race cars. Or it was a car that was twice the price. But we're going to be coming in here the straightaway. We're going to be probably touching 160 kilometers an hour. 180 kilometers an hour, actually. So we're going to be getting that wash here. And we're going to be coming around the first corner of the track. We decelerated way too fast. Rode first gear weird there. It should not have downshifted to that. Alright. Now we're going to be coming away on the first corners to get into that straightaway here. Here we go. Hammering through some speed. Now let's start to decelerate for this corner. Okay, we're going to come up. This car handles actually pretty nicely. It's a little bit softer handling. It handles more akin to a road car compared to some of the other cars, but it is nice. Definitely is an adjustment to try and adjust our speed coming into corners and stuff. But it feels a little bit more manageable than some of the other cars we've driven. Whoa, 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 and crap. All right, we're just gonna restart from the pits here. Okay, well, learned a lesson with that one. Way too much speed. Coming into the chicane on this car right after I was saying it handles better. So it's all right, guys. We're here for the journey. You know, if you're coming here for the end result, then the end of the series, if there will ever be an end, which I presume there will be, put my mind to this one. But for the time being, you know, guys that are watching this on within the weeks that it comes out, excuse my inability to drive actual cars like this. This is something I'm getting used to with sim racing. It's hard to feel there's, you know, driving an actual car when you're coming into corners. The more spirited driving, you kind of feel the weight of the car. And here, you know, with just wheels and pedals, we're not really feeling the weight of the car. But I'm starting to get a feel for how weight shifts in the steering, you know, with how the steering reacts. So I think we're slowly making progress here. You know, because at the end of our series, I want to drive on an actual track, ideally Laguna Seca, but you know, honestly, anything would be awesome. It's kind of one of the bucket list things for me, so kind of come into the chicane here. Let's not let the car lift too aggressively. It's rear wheel drive, so I think we've been driving the GT car. Just had such aggressive downforce and tires that you could kind of rip it, and then the Huracan yesterday was an all-wheel drive car, so a little bit more forgiving. So this is a little bit more of a raw experience, but it's definitely nice. So we're gonna come into this first corner. All right, and let's try and get an actual good lap going here. Kind of got the feel for the car now. And this will be our last lap, guys. Coming in, just really locked in here. Just managing expectations with this lap. You know, nothing crazy, but you know, hopefully we're able to keep it better than the previous laps in this car. Scar's red is a really beautiful color. I believe that's what this color is. Could be incorrect. Guys, let me know if I'm incorrect in the comments. I'm really just making stuff up while I go. Don't know what I'm doing. Just a regular guy, just like everyone watching. Or gal. Okay, we're getting a feel for the car here. Probably should have downshifted there, but whatever. I think we can take this corner at a little bit of a higher speed. Yep. There we go. Broke traction for a second there, but you know, ABS is really saving us. ABS is really saving us. You know, one day I would love to be able to own like a GT4 RS or like a 720S at McLaren. It's kind of like the dream one day. But you know, lots of work in between then and now. So, you know, who knows? Maybe this YouTube channel stuff will blow up and we'll be doing actual videos on track, but we'll never know. You know, features mystery for everyone. But, you know, I'm enjoying it now. This is fun. Just getting a feel for the car, and we're going to be coming through for our last little section of lap. Let's get going to an exterior view. This is a really pretty car. And let's see what time we put down. And we got a, drum roll please, 146. All right. So way worse than yesterday, but, you know, with the car we were learning, first time ever driving that car, and, you know, I'm not too upset about that. There's definitely, we could have done better, but thank you guys for watching me today, and I hope everyone has a great day. Bye.